Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week we're talking about off-body carry. I would say this is geared a little bit more towards specifically purse carry, but it's pretty well applied to all off-body carry scenarios. We're just going to talk about some of the pros and cons and reasons why I feel that I don't want to encourage people to carry off-body, but that there are certain niche circumstances that might offer that as an option. So there's 3 reasons why I see people choosing to carry off body. One of those being that they want to carry a very large gun that cannot be concealed otherwise, like a foldable AR. Like, you want to bring that around with you? By all means, fold that up and put it in your backpack. Like, more power to you. The other reason I see is people just not wanting to change their attire, which I don't feel like you should have to change your attire to conceal carry, but I think that's a misconception that a lot of people believe, that they have to change the way that they dress to be able to conceal a weapon, so it seems easier and more doable to put it in your purse. The other reason being that it just doesn't seem like a comfortable option to carry on body, and there's also just some niche circumstances that I see people choosing to carry off body, and we'll talk about those a little bit more towards the end of the video. So the first reason that I would say you shouldn't carry off body is because you can carry on body. You totally can do it. If that's kind of your roadblock and you're choosing to carry in a purse because you don't think that you can carry on body, I would be as bold as to say that you are mistaken. I really do believe that you can carry on body. I am in the 9th percentile for women's height and size in the United States, and I have concealed as big as a Glock 34, which is a large weapon. So if I can conceal that, you can conceal anything below that, and do so fairly easily and without having to really change your wardrobe. So some of the main reasons why not to carry off body is your purse is a target for theft. No matter how diligent we are all human, and you are you are more likely to lose track of your purse, or just lose track of thinking about it for a second and have it set down, and that leaves access for your kiddos or your nieces and nephews, kiddos that are visiting for the day, even if you don't have kids around you constantly. I actually just had something like that happen recently. Obviously, I don't carry in my purse, but I typically will carry a knife or pepper spray or some other kind of tool in my purse. And I took all of that out, went over to a friend's house who has kiddos, and I set my purse down on the counter, and her kiddos were like almost immediately in my purse. And I was really glad that I didn't have my pepper spray in there. I would think that they were smart enough not to mess with that because they're old enough to know better, but I was relieved that I didn't have any tools in my purse at the time. The other thing I want to mention is a huge thought process that I want you guys to be thinking about is mitigating risk. I talked about this a lot in my carrying chambered video, and I think it's also really applicable here. When you carry on body, it is not accessible to children or people who should not have access to your weapon. It's a lot easier to keep it safe in that way. And that's a really great way to mitigate risk, is having it on your body, knowing where it is at all times. So yeah, I just want you guys to kind of keep that in mind as you're making this decision and kind of weighing the pros and cons there, is where can you best mitigate risk? So another reason why I would like to discourage you from carrying in your purse is because your draw time is going to be inconsistent, and it's going to be a lot slower, and it's going to be a lot more difficult to actually access your firearm in your purse. I wanted to test this theory for you guys on camera. I wanted to actually do, draw to first shot time from my purse, but to be totally honest with you, I didn't feel safe doing that, and I don't have any purses that are specifically built for doing that. Another point I would like to make is it's actually, I see a lot of people who are carrying in their purse or off body in general are more towards the beginner side of concealed carry, and it actually takes a lot more practice and awareness to draw from your purse safely without muzzling your hand or even your vital organs. And that's actually going to be a lot easier for you to mitigate that risk if you are drawing from a Kydex holster, either in the appendix or strong side position. So I would go as far as to say carrying on body in a Kydex holster is a lot more beginner friendly than carrying in your purse. Lastly, I just want to mention that purses are almost the very first thing taken from you in an attack. And if you're able to get your purse back and get your gun out of your purse from the bad guy, you're a true ninja, and you probably didn't need a gun in the first place. Sorry, little joke there. I don't know if that will be well received. We'll see. So anyways, I just wanted to throw in some active self-protection video footage here just to show you guys that this is a reality, and that if your gun is in your purse, then you are likely to lose your self-protection tool at the very beginning of the fight. So if I haven't convinced you yet to carry on body, then I would like to just give you some rules to try to follow if you must carry in your purse, and that is to always have it on you. It is your appendage. You cannot remove it from your shoulder, and that goes right into try to carry it crossbody. That just makes it a little bit less of a target for theft. And if you want to be even a little bit more extra, carry it crossbody and put your coat over it, because then it can't be removed from you. And lastly, use a purse that is designed specifically for concealed carry. And if you can, use a Kydex trigger guard. I do want to mention that there are niche circumstances that kind of warrant you to carry off body. I actually came across a couple of those this summer. I have sisters, and some of them do carry a gun on them for self-protection. And my mom happens to live on a house that floats on water. And so in the summertime, we like to go down there and pretty much be in our swimsuits from morning till night and go on the jet skis. There's an island that we'll go over to. And there's been some sketchy things that have happened on that island before. So not having a gun is not an option. So one of the ways that I saw my sister carrying off body that I thought made a lot of sense was, putting her gun in her purse, in her Kydex holster, in the compartment of the jet ski, and then taking that off and having that crossbody across her chest when we were walking around on the island. And that allowed her to be in her swimsuit, but also still be able to have lethal force on her if need be. So there's definitely situations, a lot of them I think are in swimsuits, but there's definitely some situations that will warrant that. But I really, really, really want to discourage you from making that any kind of regular thing. In conclusion, off-body carry presents a lot more problems than it does solutions. I really appreciate you watching this video to the end and listening to my whole thought process here. I hope that I've given you something to consider and think about, and maybe even changed your mind about carrying off body. If you like this video, and please subscribe and go check out my Instagram for more information. If you're looking for more resources, wow, really? Is it garbage day?
No.
Okay.